Hi, in this video, I will demonstrate how I determine the market direction and trading bias daily. I use the H1 and H4 timeframes for analysis. On the H4, I utilize the trade ADS indicator, and on the H1, I use the same indicator along with a custom indicator for directional confirmation. This method ensures that the indicators do not repaint. I analyze each currency pair individually. First, on the H4 timeframe, I check the contraction box. If the price is above the last contraction box, I look for buy trades. On the H1 timeframe, I only enter buy trades if there is a corresponding buy signal. If no buy signal appears, I wait. For example, US dollar to Japanese yen does not have a buy signal, so I do not take a trade. For euro to Japanese yen, the last contraction box broke to the downside, and the last signal was a sell, confirming a bearish bias. The price is reaching key targets, including the midpoint of the previous contraction box, reinforcing the sell direction. Similarly, Canadian dollar to Japanese yen broke downward, confirming a bearish bias. Pound sterling to Japanese yen is also in a sell bias, as price is below the last contraction box with a sell signal. AUD/JPY's last contraction box was bullish, but the most recent signal is a sell. I will wait for a buy signal to confirm an entry. For Swiss franc to Japanese yen, we are above the last contraction box, but the last signal was a sell. I will wait for a buy signal to enter. NZD/JPY broke downward with a sell signal, confirming a bearish bias. NZD/USD is also below its contraction box, and the last signal was a sell, confirming a short position bias. Gold has a bullish bias as the last contraction box was broken upward with a buy signal. Pound sterling to US dollar is also above its last contraction box, so I will only take buy trades. Euro to US dollar is above the contraction box, confirming a buy bias. Euro to Canadian dollar is below its contraction box, indicating a sell bias. Pound sterling to Canadian dollar is also in a sell bias as the price remains below the contraction box. GBP/NZD recently broke upward, and the last signal was a buy, confirming a bullish bias. Australian dollar to Canadian dollar is uncertain, as the price is in the middle of the contraction box. I will wait for a fresh signal. Australian dollar to Swiss franc is below its contraction box with a sell signal, confirming a bearish bias. AUD/NZD is above its last contraction box, confirming a buy bias. Canadian dollar to Swiss franc is below the contraction box with a sell signal, confirming a bearish bias. Australian dollar to US dollar is above its contraction box, indicating a buy bias, but I will wait for a buy signal. US dollar to Canadian dollar is above the contraction box with a buy signal, confirming a bullish bias and a good buying opportunity. US dollar to Swiss franc is below the contraction box, confirming a sell bias. This is my process for determining daily market bias across all pairs I trade. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to provide further clarification. Thank you.